going on YouTube?
Big two boxing.
Oh, Big Two boxing today. Fucking Tony, I think he's practicing because they're opening up his little league basketball fucking league. I heard, right?
Yeah.
So he's all pumped up. He's doing jumping jacks in the fucking front yard and shit, doing half court drills right now. So what's going on?
What's up, Tony?
You know, we're just doing this. It's a quick one. It's Tuesday, June 9th, our first day of boxing.
It's good to have
coming
boxing
back.
It's good to have
Boxing
boxing
is back on regular TV, ESPN. Good looking out, top rank. Good looking out, ESPN. It was entertaining, you know, while it lasted. I mean, they were mediocre fights, but hey, you know what? We're not complaining. You know, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
And apparently, they're gonna have Tuesday and Thursdays fights now.
More often. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. So every Tuesday and Thursday now, apparently, there's gonna be fights.
ESPN is taking full advantage of it. You know, bringing sports. UFC fights, boxing fights, that's good. That's what we need.
Yeah. And of course, you can hear the fucking chopper. We are in Santa Ana, as per usual. Yeah, it's a must, you know. So, anyways, they started off today's ESPN telecast. There was a couple of things I didn't like that I didn't agree with. Actually, I should say, it's to each their own. But I just don't like how Timothy Bradley and these guys are like super pumping up Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson, don't get me wrong, he is good. He's really good. But that fool said that he is a future #1 pound for pound king and the future of boxing. I highly disagree with that. I think the future of boxing is clearly Ryan Garcia or Virgil Ortiz. I think they're much better prospects than Shakur Stevenson. They're from the same age group. Even Teofimo has a good chance of getting that, you know, but if he beats Lomachenko, you know.
Well, he's I'll say this, he is good. Shakur Stevenson is good, but not how they're making it seem. They say that he's gonna run through 5 divisions all the way up to 147 and dominate 147.
I don't see him going to 147 and dominating.
Yeah, I see him 126, 130, 135, but at 135 he's gonna run into some problems at 135 and 140, you know. So
yeah, 140. Oh my God, there's so many lions on 140. Are you kidding me? It's gonna be tough. So let's start off with the first fight of the night, which is a featherweight fight, which is the last guy that beat Shakur Stevenson in the Rio Olympics for the gold medal. This guy is out of Cuba.
Yeah. Well, one thing I'd like to mention, UFC, when they talk about Shakur Stevenson, they say he's a medalist, but then he's not a gold medalist.
UFC?
Huh?
ESPN, you mean?
Yeah.
You said UFC.
ESPN. They forget to mention he's not a gold medalist.
No, he didn't win the gold medal.
This guy is.
This guy is a 2-time gold medalist. He won the London Olympics and the Rio Olympics, gold medal, 2-time Olympian. The only flaw is that he lost his debut in professional boxing, so he started off 0-1. But ever since then, with today's victory in the first round, he's 3-1 with 3 knockouts. Again, he beat Shakur Stevenson in the Olympics for the gold medal. He's the last guy to beat Shakur Stevenson. He looked real good. He needed it right under a minute to stop this dude. So, you know what? Look out for this guy, Robesi Ramirez out of Cuba. The man is no joke. He beat Yauri Andujar. So, you know what? That was a good win for him, and it puts him in line. They asked him about future fighting Shakur Stevenson. He says that the time will come. You know, he's not trying to rush because he's trying to accommodate his style of boxing from Olympic boxing to like professional. We all know what happened to Lomachenko and shit coming from the Olympics, trying to go up against a lion like Orlando Salido. That was a fucking mistake, you know. So they don't want to rush him, you know. So which is good. That fight will happen in the future, I think. And then the next fight we saw was this dude Contavious Cash. He's from the Mayweather gym. He fought this funny looking guy, Calvin Metcalf.
The haircut.
That fool fucking cut. Like a lot of us fucking are losing our hair and we're trying to keep it. This motherfucker is actually just cutting the top purposely because clearly he has fucking hair up there. And you know, he's looking like he's bald and shit, you know.
But I like to say he put up a great performance. Actually, I didn't agree with
it. It wasn't great, but I mean, he was a pressure performer. Like, he kept coming.
It's not what I expected, so I give him more credit than you know, because I didn't expect. I thought he was going to get knocked out.
He was supposed to get knocked out. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You know?
And Metcalf lasted all the rounds, and
he went all 6 rounds.
I thought he performed good, and the judges
should have given him at least 1 or 2 rounds, right?
The judges gave him no love, and it was
rounds.
Only one. I think only one person gave him a round. Only one judge gave him a round.
Even Terrence Crawford, like, now I've seen some crazy. The fight wasn't even started. Like, that fight should have, like, I don't know, whatever. I don't see Contavious Cash going that far in this game. You know, I mean, he's good, but you know what? Not convincing. He's not going to be a champion. I don't think so.
No. No.
We did see a guy that could make some noise down the road. He's still young. He's a heavyweight prospect out of Rome, Guido Vianello. The guy, he won in the first round. He beat this dude, Donald Hainsworth. He's a little overweight. You know, he's kind of like my size and shit. But he got hit pretty fucking good, like right on the side of the head and shit, right?
That was a good knockout.
That would have knocked him out. Was when he fucking hit the ground, his head bounced and shit. So look out for the heavyweight prospect Guido Vianello.
I don't see him as being a champion, but I see him being an action-packed fighter where fans will love to see him fight.
Yeah, you know, you never know if he puts a lot of work into it. You know, he might make some noise. You know, and of course the other heavyweight fight on tonight's was Jared Anderson out of Toledo, Ohio. That fool was actually pretty good. He's 4-0, 4 knockouts.
I like his body work.
Today it went to decision, no? Or
they stopped it. Yeah, they stopped it.
Oh yeah, the body punches. So you know what? You look out for that guy too in heavyweight. You know, Jared Anderson out of Toledo, Ohio. He's pretty good. There was a girl card that Michaela Mayer was pulled out because she tested positive for COVID-19 on Monday. You know what? She came out in an interview. She said she was fine, but you know, we can't have that risk. If somebody tests positive, you can't fight. You know, we got to get out of the building. You know, and go home. She went on a 13-hour drive back to Colorado and shit, which sucks. You don't get paid. So of course we'll go to the main event. Shakur Stevenson. He got a 6-round knockout over Felix Carballo. That was an impressive display of accuracy in my books. That's all that I saw today. He should have finished this guy since the first round, probably. You know, and
he should have.
Whatever he threw, he landed. That fool had no defense.
That fool had no defense.
His defense was his face.
Carvalho had no defense. So I give Shakur Stevenson a B grade because I believe he underperformed. He should have knocked him out within 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Just the dude had no defense. Shakur Stevenson was hitting him with everything and couldn't put him away.
Yeah.
So he performed good, but I still give him a B because he should have knocked him out earlier.
I see him having trouble with the likes of like a Leo Santa Cruz, a Valdez, Burchell. You know, if he fights any of those guys right now, I don't know how it would fare for him. You know, because he needs to show more. This guy that they put in front of him today was literally a punching bag. You know, you gotta admit. You know, the fool wasn't even throwing back at some moments of the fight. You know, a lot of time.
Yeah, I think he has a good chance to beat Valdez and Burchett, but I think the Leo Santa Cruz is probably the hardest one for him. Even though he says it'll be an easy fight, I don't see Leo Santa Cruz being an easy fight for anyone.
Fuck no.
So he's young, he's full of confidence, but he's gonna run into some problems in the future.
Yeah, and he's definitely not gonna win 5 divisions.
No, that I put money that he's not gonna win in 5
yeah,
divisions.
I'll put my
he's
money
not.
on that. And you know what? Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually surprising to us. We were just reading this. One of the Ukrainian stars out there, Alexander Vozdik, the guy that unfortunately he won that fight against the guy that he pretty much killed that dude, right? Remember in that one fight? I forgot his name. God damn.
Yeah.
Not Dadovich, but somebody
Stevenson.
else. Yeah, no, yes, Shakur Stevenson. He didn't kill him, but
Shakur Stevenson is
Oh, I'm sorry.
His last name's Stevenson. I forgot.
It's Adonis
Stevenson.
He didn't kill him, but he pretty much killed his career and he put him in bad shape in life. You know, he's retiring. Alexander Vozdik. He lost to Beterbiev on the last fight, but he's retiring with a record of 17-1 and 14 knockouts. I'm very fucking surprised. I think he had enough to to win his belt back. I thought
he was winning the fight until he got. Until he got knocked out.
Yeah. I mean, he was a bronze medalist. You know, he was man. He only has that one loss. I would have loved to see him fight. You know, against the likes of Beterbiev again, or they have maybe Zurdo Ramirez. You know, somebody up there. You know, like I'm surprised, man. But whatever. Hey, he's got his reasons and. He's seen enough and he's had enough. He is 33 years old. He's not the youngest man around, but 17-1, 14 knockouts. I gotta say, I think he could have done a lot more. You know, I think he had at least 5 or 10 more fights in him. You know, but only he knows his body. You know, so you gotta respect him. Salute to him.
Maybe he's a little bit traumatized because of what he did to Stevenson. Who knows?
Maybe that can affect.
He doesn't want to experience that.
You don't want to hurt somebody and change their lives. But hey, whatever the reason is, all power to him. Alexander Volsnik, we're gonna miss you. And but anyways, that was just a quick one today, guys. Some Big 3 boxing updates on Tuesday, June 9th. Boxing is back. Hopefully we'll do one, every Tuesday and every Thursday or something.
Me and Tony just hit 100 wins with Shakur Stevenson. So
whatever, we'll talk about the shit next week.
He lost already.
We'll talk about that next week. Anyways, so that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Peace.
Peace.